Okay, how the fuck do I find out my fucking stream of YouTube? Here it is. Yeah, okay. Moving to YouTube. So anyhow, this seems to work quite well, and I'm streaming in 1440p. So if you have a 1440p display, you will get a higher resolution. It's not 4K, but it's still better, and it seems to run quite well. I'm thinking. Anyhow, yeah. So let's continue with this shit. So I'm having issues with these small star clusters over here, and I'm thinking it has to do with global brightness, but it also might have to do with the star mask that I generated. So I'm gonna see what will happen if I, yeah. So they are not masked by the star mask at all, or not enough. So I might copy the star mask. Where is it? Star mask. Let's duplicate it, and then let's. Do I need to stretch it some more? Can I even stretch it some more? Does it even do? It doesn't do anything. Okay, I'm gonna stretch it from hand. Since yeah, this. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is. This is the new star mask or clone, so let's stretch it to shit. Yeah, boy. Oh god, yeah, okay, so, okay. Okay, so this is my new star mask that I'm going to use on my image to mask it out. Yeah, so, okay, so, this is not ideal, so I'm gonna undo it. So what I want to do is create a star mask that clips basically the center of the image, like getting clipped star centers, but shift everything else to like black or something. So I'm getting something like this maybe. Is this still the same star mask? Yeah, this is much better than before. And the stars are masked, so let's try to run the next deconvolution. See if that gives me better protection of small stars, but I doubt it, to be honest. Yep. The difference in general is pretty low, so I'm gonna try and remove all forms of deconvolution. Oh yeah, so and not deconvolution, deringing. So even though I have no deringing active right now, it kinda did not add any black rings to my stars apparently, but it made the smaller stars more prominent, which kinda sucks. So what I'm gonna try is I'm gonna create a range mask from this one here. Where is the range mask? Range selection. Here we go. So, oh god, no. And I need something like 0.1 fuzziness, or maybe I don't need any fuzziness, but I need like 2 smoothness or something like that. What I actually need is I need something that picks up the small stars but keeps their velocity intact. So I'm gonna try and do a range mask based on that. It's going to be a bit difficult. Yeah, now it picks up too much. Maybe like this. This looks actually good. I might try this out and see how it goes. So this is like, yeah, this is like stars only. Okay, so this could actually work as a mask. So let's try it out. Use my new range mask that I have created here, and it masks out basically everything except for my nebulosity. So I might even stretch it at that point a bit more so the star cores are better protected. But at this point, I might just run the deconvolution, see how it goes. So, did it improve? Yeah, it improved. It did not improve them by much, but the small stars seem to be better protected, or I'm fucking stupid and I applied the mask the wrong way and it didn't do any sharpening at all. So I'm gonna change it to overlay red. Okay, so this is like, I need to invert it. So yeah. And I need to, or is it here? Do a bit of stretching for this mask, I guess. So okay, so this should cover up all these small stars and it should protect them from deconvolution. And it actually helped and it's actually better. So, okay, this is good. This is actually pretty good. So it didn't improve, didn't increase the signal of the small stars that much. It didn't blob them out. Sure, the very small stars become more prominent. That's a given. And nebulosity is sharpened up a bit. Good enough for me, I would say. um, so did I get any? Yeah, I got divergence. So I'm thinking of 30 iterations should be enough for this, and I might need to increase the noise threshold just a tiny bit because I seem to increase the noise in the background. So let's see how this goes. I might even consider to use the range mask that I just did for the local star support. That would be pretty interesting if what would happen if I actually use that, since it's a star mask. It's nothing but a star mask, just produced in a different way than the original mask. So it's a pretty perfect star mask, to be honest. It's like I would have a hard time creating a better star mask than I did right now with this range mask. So let's try to not enable this mask and run the deconvolution again, see how it goes. And yeah, so this is pretty much what I didn't expect that happen is I got the ringing now, but it also it feels like no, it just created ringing. If I enable the mask, do I get ringing as well? Yeah, so the star mask that I did, or the range mask, is not good as a star mask for whatever reason, and I'm going to just use the original star mask that I created to use as local deringing. So okay, I'm still getting one divergence. Anyhow, this doesn't create any rings whatsoever. It creates, it sharpens up the image. It's very subtle. It's super subtle, but it happens, it works. So let's see what happens if I run it over here. It didn't do that much, which is nice, I suppose. And let's try it over here as well. And as far as I can tell, I increase the background noise a bit. So let's try and do a noise reduction of 1 and 0.8 at this point, so I don't increase my background noise too much. And this looks a bit smoother, not by much. I might need to add another wavelet layer. So let's try something like this, 0.6 and 1.5 over here, see how it goes. No, this didn't do anything, so let's increase the noise threshold to 6 and to 4. Its deconvolution is just so initiative. It's like you try it out, you test, you do again and again and again until the result doesn't suck too much. And this is like, okay. And here it looks okay. So let's see how it goes here. And I suppose it will be okay as well. Yeah. So this is fine. And let's apply this. I mean, I actually can't use more than 30 iterations because at some point, because I'm getting already like 0 gain past like the 23rd iteration. There's like the distance between each channel, and it gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. At this point, it's like 8.36 E06. It's like nothing. What iceberg? Why is your room an iceberg? My room is like super hot right now. It's like 20 something degrees. Anyhow, I could just run it with convergence here, which will stop once it reaches a specific distance between two frames, or like 2 decon runs. And let's see how that goes after all. So I suppose this will go on for a bit, and I really need to change my my image, my header image of my channel, because it's like totally not related right now, and hasn't been for a while, sadly. So let's use my latest image here. So where is my whale here? Okay. Adjust the crop. Okay. Yeah, so whatever I do, it kind of sucks. It's not very suitable. No, I'm gonna upload a different image for that. Cancel. And as you can see, my deconvolution stopped already after 26 iterations. It became too low and converged already. There's no reason to continue from this point with deconvolution. Okay, this is kind of fine, I think. Okay, so whoever disliked my channel, thank you very much for disliking this video, because I don't know, congratulations or something, I suppose. Okay, so okay, so interesting. Interestingly, after deconvolution runs on the whole image, I get ringing. This sucks. I'm gonna create a bigger preview and see if that helps, because sometimes deconvolution is fucky on running on previews for whatever reason. Yeah, Jonathan, no Twitch emotes for you here. Just blobs. Oh yeah, there are fucking blobs over here. There's still blobs. Fuck yeah, blobs. I love blobs. It's like the best. Blobs for life. Okay, so if I actually look at it from here, I see the dark rings around the stars. I see them very strongly, even. And you know what? I'm gonna try and use the range mask again for deconvolution. Yeah, Twitch might have better remotes, but Twitch doesn't provide 1440p streaming. Twitch doesn't provide 18 megabit streaming. So this is like super HD or something. I don't know. It's like the superest HD you can get. Whatever. I wish I could stream somewhere in 4K. There's no host that I know of that streams in 4K. Okay, so whatever I do, I can't get rid of the. This is annoying. This is annoying. Deconvolution is really annoying. I hate deconvolution. It's very useful, but I hate it. It makes me feel bad. It makes me feel sad. It's like. Yeah, I also don't think that there's like, category gaming. Why am I category gaming? This is like not true. It's just not true. It's funny that it states my computer specs at the bottom of the image. No, I won't resort to shit like unsharp mask and morphological transformation. Shit, fuck you. I'm not gonna give up on this decon. I invested too much time in it. At this point, I'm invested. Okay, so I still get dark ringing. Fuck you, stars. Why are you doing this to me? It's still sharp. It still sharpens. Yeah, I know the. I know. I don't like unsharp mask. It's horrible. Unsharp mask is like, I have never produced a good result with unsharp mask. It kind of fucks everything up. Like, boom, fuck shit up big time. So I'm getting some ringing in the dark here. It's very almost not noticeable. It's like a 0.0001 K difference. Do I really care about a 0.1 K? It's not even that. Message retracted. Have I enabled like baby chat right now? Yeah, I know. I know that LVA uses MMT and MLT for lots of stuff, but it's you can only get so far with either of those. So I'm just gonna try and run it on this. This whatever ringing I'm getting here is fine. This is not very strong. At this point, I still don't think I can fuck it up more than what I had before. So it's yeah. Also, I think everything of my motorized focuser from AliExpress, or not my motorized focuser, but all the stuff that I use for my gonna use for my motorized focuser has been shipped by now. I got like 3 mails today, and I had lots of other mails before about that. And I think everything but my diodes have been shipped. Yeah, everything. So if I'm lucky, I might get everything before Christmas. Come on. Decon. Yeah, it's China Life, but when you consider that I pay $200, a bit of welding work, and a bit of time investment, and I can get for $200 three fully motorized focusers. Three, not one, not two, but three. Fully PC controllable with temperature probes and stuff like that. It's like a full-fledged solution for everything. Oh, come on, really? It's ringing. Okay, this is definitely stronger than what I had before. Fuck. Oh, man. I didn't have that much issues the last time I tried ringing that image. I'm not sure why it happens now. Maybe my star mask is like horrible. But I think it's good. But apparently it's horrible. So let's look at the star mask and hate it some. Okay, I hate you, star mask. You're a fucker. Fuck you, star mask. I hate you. Does this help? I'm not sure. Let's try this star mask instead for whatever reason. And run decon again, because why not? I've been doing decon all the time, so I'm gonna continue doing decon. Yeah, boy, deconvolution. Woo! It's not really hard. It's just lots of trial and error and knowing when to do things. And this actually could be okay. So for whatever reason, what happened if I disable the mask? Yeah, then the small stars get sharpened again, and I don't want it. No, stop. Enable. Keep forgetting the shortcut for enabling mask all the time. So this looks fine, but it won't be fine because I can see already some ringing going on here. And I'm gonna try running it on the big preview. And if I see ringing here, then I'm gonna kill myself and just not do any decon at all. No. The deconvolution process works kind of weird. I can't even properly explain how it works because math, boy. Some math going on, and then some more math, and then if you do some math and adding some more math to it, then you get some sharpened image, you boy. Let's try reducing the local amount. I'm at it already because apparently my star mask is not good enough to run decon without without global dark and bright anyway, I might as well reduce the star mask support, see how that goes. I often have mixed results. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it does not. And in this case, it gets even worse, so I'm not going to do that. So if I increase the global dark to 0.2, the question, I have two questions then to myself. Is it even going to sharpen anything? And does it help with the decon? Yeah, I know. And does it help with the what's it called? With the does it sharpen? And does the global darkness reduce the ringing? And the sad thing is, it does sharpen, but it doesn't sharpen as much as before. Okay. So let's try sharpening with multiscale linear transform instead. Yeah, boy, multiscale linear transform. Whoa, boy. Okay, let's not do any ringing. I have my mask enabled and present, and it was something like increasing the detail layers, so something of the second and something like that. I don't know. I have never. Oh yeah, now boy, look at this. Yeah, this is sharpened as fuck. Holy shit. Oh boy. Okay, so I'm not gonna sharpen this layer, I guess. Hey man, look at this sharpening. If that's not sharpening, then I don't know what sharpening is, man. Holy shit. Okay, I'm gonna need the ringing, I guess. Yeah, boy, this is too much the ringing. This is not enough the ringing. This is like again too much the ringing. This is barely not enough. This is better. This is like, hey boy, hey, it worked, but it doesn't sharpen. Like it doesn't do any sharpening at all. Might need to increase, like, I don't know, the layers, I guess. I'm not doing MLT often for sharpening. Oh boy, look at this, oh boy. And it still doesn't sharpen too much. Okay, so increase the ringing again, and oh boy, again. Okay, no, this is way too much. Still too much. Too much. Too much. Not enough. Getting better. Okay. Does it sharpen? Now this is the big question. Does it sharpen? And it does something, I suppose. Not exactly what I expected it to do, but something. So that's detail layer 3. Yeah, boy. I'm not even sure which layer actually my stuff is on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna extract some layers. So there's some utilities somewhere, and there's like I could I could run this and see how what it does. The last time it crashed my I just shouldn't auto stretch it. So does it sharpen? No, it doesn't. Yo boy, shit. Let's see how this looks like after it ran the decon procedure on like 5 different, I think it's 9 different PSF or something. It would be fun to see what the different PSF would result in. It might even be that that the PSF of my star that I did is shit. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. I just clicked some stars and bam, and then it was like, yeah, boy, some stars. Yeah. Okay, so no. Yeah, I don't even know what this is. And I don't want to auto stretch it because last time I did this for such an image, it broke my pix inside, and this is what happened. No! Fuck! This is a sad day for humanity. This is why you don't decon preview and then try to stretch it in some way, because it kind of kills pix inside. Hooray. Uh, sad day. Sad, sad day. Pix inside crashes so often on me, it's insane. It's like, I had to recover so many files already because pix inside decided, oh, yo, boy, I'm gonna crash on you. You don't mind, right? And I'm like, fuck you, pix inside, and go depressed immediately and like cry myself to sleep. Okay. So I'm not losing that much because I still remember more or less what I did. I did some stretching and I don't know, something like that, and then just kicked this over and called it fuck you, px inside. And then I can check my deconvolution that I did before. Okay, that was weird. How did this even work? So you know what? I'm just gonna keep my star masks over here because it's just star mask. I can still keep and use them. There's some weird other stuff going on here. I don't know. This is like processed image. Star mask. I don't know what I'm doing here. Yeah, it was a sad day for dying. Where's my extracted L? Yeah, here. I'm not even mad anymore. I can't be. It's just sad. It's just pix inside crashes so often. That's just sad. Makes me sad. Makes me a sad boy. Let's see how that goes. I just used the same deconvolution that I used for my previous image. No, I didn't know. I don't have the small star mask in place. No. Fuck. Does it even... Okay, this introduces strong ringing for some reason. Wow, I'm surprised how this did this not introduce strong ringing on my... Oh, I know why it didn't introduce strong ringing on my previous image, because global dark was kind of weird since I had like this histogram stuff going on here. Oh, that might also be the reason why my PSF isn't working. It might actually be due to the PSF. It's like oh, you know what? I'm just gonna do a new PSF real quick. So let's do something like this, and then crop up to here. It's like 9 pixels. That's like nothing of value. So crop something, stretch it again, and then do a new PSF. So doing PSF is pretty simple. Technically, you just open dynamic PSF and then you click on some stars and then you have PSF. That's the essence, at least. So you click on stars, you check that they are Moffats and not Gaussians for whatever reason, because Gaussians suck. You don't want Gaussians because you can't estimate properly the star like this Gaussian, like You can't properly estimate the star profile using Gaussian star, so this is why you have to only select stars that are Moffats, and based on them you can create a proper PSF. Oh god, this is some strong trailing that I have here. I suppose that's due to the Star Adventurer lack of periodic error correction. Wow, that's like, wow, sad stars, I would say. Sad stars. I might even stop down the lens to like f3.2 or something the next time I'm using it, because it looks like, I mean, I'm getting enough data anyway as it is, because I'm shooting like over 5 hours or so. So whatever, let's just create a star PSF, see what it looks like. It looks pretty much exactly as the other star PSF. Wow, that was totally worth it. No, stop. So how does this look like? This is one, okay. I have no idea if this changed anything, so. Yeah, it's not trailing. It's really not trailing. And it's not deck. It's not deck. I checked all the images and they're like almost identically on top of it, layered on top of each other. I mean, look at the stars in the center. They're fine-ish. Like here, they're okay. Here, this one, for example. It's not perfect, but it's okay. It's not deck. It's like stars. I don't know. Let's try again. All right, I'm gonna enable convergence again and increase the noise threshold to 6 and 4, and this 1.1.8. It would be if your camera isn't rotated like 90 degrees or something. Because mine was. Oh god, this ringing. Why is this happening to me? Why is this happening at all? This is not enough convergence. Yeah, whatever. I'm pretty sure it's not. Yeah, that might be. I think it might be tilt, yeah. So this is actually not that bad already, so I'm gonna continue with the fucking PSF. I'm gonna boy and some run some more PSF and then hope that it goes well. And this is black rings around stars, large black rings around stars. Yeah, the issue is mine is not new. I mean, it's not a big deal, and the lens is not. I'm not sure. I don't really care that much, to be honest. I can't. Yeah, the issue is also it's really not new. It's a used lens, and yeah, this is. Oh no, I need. Oh god damn it. Okay, I'm gonna duplicate this image. I'm gonna histogram transform it again, and do some stuff, and convert and blah, and I don't even know. So histogram transformation. No, HDR multiscale transformation. Let's do 3 layers with three iterations with light to lightness or something. I don't know. Fuck this shit up good for me, baby. And it actually does, yeah. That's good enough. This is a bit too bright. 0.36, 0.4. Okay, I could probably work with that. So let's try to get some proper range mask going over here. Range selection. So this is like, I need the range of 0.38, 0.37. And smoothness of like 2. And this is like too bright. It's 0.4. No. So 0.3841. 0.4. Yeah, whatever, boy, it's close enough. I would say this is a star mask, but it isn't. And this is actually an interesting way to create a star mask. I haven't done this before, and it looks pretty accurate, to be honest. So where is my image? Here? No. Here, yes. Let's apply this range mask and invert it. Let's put it in multiply, and I think I need to stretch it some more. So range mask, you're gonna be stretched to some insane levels, but not this insane, I guess. And range mask. Stretch, 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 stretch. Clip some. No. Probably stretch some more, because why not? When I'm at it already. Okay, so like this. Okay. Now the stars should be properly protected, and if a decon now doesn't work, then I don't know anymore, because then I'm gonna shoot myself. Because why not? Trying like everything by now. I'm getting out of my mind right now with this fucking deconvolution. Yeah, boy, just stretch everything, and then everything is like, okay. This is good. This is, it just doesn't do any sharpening, but this is good. So try this. And this does do sharpening, definitely. It's so subtle, but it's there. It's visible. I can see it. I can see it. I can tell it's sharpening something. Maybe. Wait, did I even apply the mask the right way? Yeah, I did. Does this even? Oh, I think it covers too much of the nebulosity to. Oh wow! Oh, God damn it! Star range mask. Why you do this to me? Actually, I might try running morphological transformation on this. Morphological transformation, but not selection, but I think it's dilation. I think I'm looking for dilation. Like 3 iterations? No, I'm looking for erosion. Fuck. Yeah, probably this. Maybe 3 iterations are too much. Yeah, fuck you, I already figured this out. So 2 iterations should be at least a bit better, I suppose. Run decon again. If it doesn't sharpen now, then I don't know. It also introduces bright, dark ringing artifacts. Yeah, boy. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Trying a different route. The fuck is up with this preview? It doesn't change anything if I move around my stuff. It's like, oh, you want to move around your sliders? Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Oh, now it does. Suddenly it does. Okay, so let's just do something like this, and I need to figure out where these small stars are so I don't kill them in the process of stretching or non-stretching or whatever you want to call it at this point. So the issue is I have those small stars here, and I need to bring them out. At the same time, I don't want to increase the size of everything. So do something like this. At some point, I'm just killing these small stars. Yeah, let's just try it out. Oh god, this is getting worse and worse by the second. It doesn't introduce ringing, and it does introduce sharpening. So, whatever, man, I'm good with this. Fuck this shit. I don't want to spend even more time with deconvolution. I don't know how long I'm actually trying to deconvolve this fucking image. Holy shit, it feels like an hour, and it probably was an hour by now. So it looks like the RTX 2080 Ti has been introduced. It looks like, fuck yeah, real-time ray tracing, yeah boy. What have you been counting? The time or... Oh, holy shit, it has been an hour, holy shit. The time or the amount of deconvolution processes that I've been running on this before I get something that is halfway decent. Yeah, it's like not necessary to count the time, just 40, what? Fuck me. Yeah, yeah, whatever. It's like, it's okay, man. This is fine, man. I'm gonna work with that, man. Your boy. Okay, so at this point, this is, yeah, I'm just just do the usual TGV denoise on that image that I'm typically doing, clone or something. It doesn't need much denoising, but I'm still gonna do some, I guess. So something like this, and something like, I don't know, this probably, I don't know, something, maybe. Okay. This is my TGV mask, so gonna push it to the middle, and that's it. So for my TGV process, I'm gonna need a piece of background, and I suppose this is a good piece of background as any. So I have statistics somewhere under this mess. So this is my statistics, and what the fuck is this normalized real? Is this image stretched? No, it isn't. What the fuck is this normalized real? I have never seen that low or high standard deviation. What it's okay. It doesn't have scientific notation. God damn it. Okay, so TGV is still up here with my previous settings since I didn't close since I saved the process or something. So this is like fine. This is okay, and I'm gonna use my luminance clone for that. So just run it, see how it goes. Oh, this is too strong. Wow, holy shit, how is this so strong? Oh yeah, I didn't apply the mask. Fuck. So, this is still too strong. Can't make this shit up. It kills my background. It kills everything. It kills my detail. What the fucking shit? Let's try using a piece of this background as standard stuff here. So something like this. C 3.09. I mean, this is not very strong. It's 7 with a -1 exponent, whatever. This is still too strong. This is, wow, how is this fucking up my image this badly? I have mask. It's applied. It's properly applied. No, don't remove it. Fuck. And I have the support. And it should work. I might need to decrease the strength even further. It's like, what? I'm not even sure if I actually need real. I mean, I need some denoising here, and this looks okay-ish. It kills a bit of my detail in the image, not that much. Not sure how much of this is actual detail and how much this is going to be. It's like if you look at this image at 100%, this is 100%. Yeah, you won't notice those changes at all, and you also won't notice the denoising at all. I'm not sure why am I even doing this. Ah, so 1,000 iterations. Oh my god, what is the shitty discussion and equipment about the new graphics cards from Nvidia? Oh my god, the price is so high. Cry, cry, cry. That's all I see. Okay, this kills less detail. Some more iterations is better for whatever reason because TGV denoise works in mysterious ways, apparently. So let's apply this to the whole image and wait. So how much do you expect to get from for that guide scope? Like $100, really? I don't think you will get that much. Yeah, still, but I mean, it's like $15 less, no, 25. Might as well buy it new at that point. So you probably should have like said 100 or something. Okay, well, maybe you're lucky. Oh, you can mount them on the lens or what? Yeah. I mean, I kind of at some point I should probably kind of guide the Star Adventurer as well, but running two PhD instances, ideally with a second computer or something, the setup becomes so convoluted by now I don't even know at this point. And Jochen is talking shit again, and he should probably shut the fuck up. And I'm infosec. I'm so intelligent. I'm not a brainlet at all. God damn it, Jochen. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I don't feel like setting up all of them, all three of them. Holy shit, that would be such a huge effort to set up in one night. I mean, it's lots of data, but oh, holy shit. I mean, I'm kind of glad right now that I have like. Okay, whatever. The TGV denoise is done, so let's run the MMT, which is hidden somewhere below this, or it maybe isn't. I need to find the process icon. I don't want to put in the MMT stuff by myself. So where is my process? This is my processing icons, and somewhere around here is my MMT. Somewhere, maybe here. Okay. Where is my luminance and my clone one and what is this? This is my star mask clone. Where is my luminance clone and my TGV clone? So clone luminance, then expand low range, then go here, press this, then press that. Bon appetit. So this is my stuff here, and let's continue with the stupid MMTs. Just fire and forget anyway. So select the mask, run MMT, boom, and it's done. Okay, so after the MMT is done, let's compare it to the previous. Oh god, no, it fucked up my stuff. No, it reduced the contrast. This should not be happening. Oh, come on, fuck. Okay, so let's see what kind of layers affect this the most. I suppose I need to reduce the strength on layer 4 and 5 probably. Okay, so this is fucking up my contrast big time. Can I even auto stretch this? Oh, it's already stretched. Wait, if I auto stretch this, doesn't change shit. Okay, so this is killing like a lot of contrast. I don't like that. So let's reduce the, I don't know, it's like here, like make it 0.5 and here 0.5 and another. Let's reduce the amount a lot. I don't need that strong MMT right now here. And this is much better. It still reduces the contrast a bit. Does it do actually anything else? It kind of reduces this star background a bit. Come on. Actually, I won't be running MMT on this. This is not necessary. So let's just stretch it, I suppose. Stretch it. Boy. So stretch it to somewhere here. And then see if we can get rid of. So let's do something like this, and then stretch it a bit more. So to here. And then clone it. Then do something like this. and something like this. Oh no, I failed doing proper stretching. Give me a second. So where is that shit? Here? No, here. Oh fuck. This is fail. So if I'm seeing this tutorial right, so first stage, blah blah blah, stretching. So stretching, expand dynamic range. I like something like this. I don't know. Maybe where's my here? Yeah. To here, supposedly. No, stop, not the low range, the high range. Oh, fuck me. The high range. If I would see like, oh, it's like, what? Too much? The T is here, so. No, it's way too much expanded. So here is my peak somewhere, which is okay. And then shift midpoint. So first do this. Then I get stars around here, or stars around here. And then shift the midpoint to the left to a point, something like this. And then clone this image. Then I will get a clone of that. And with that, I can do something like low range expansion, high range expansion, and put the midpoint in the middle. So I can use that mask for a simple ACDNR. Which is fine. Yeah, it reduces a bit of detail, but not much. Nobody will ever know. Your boy. Yeah. So I can do something like this even. Like there's nothing here. It's a bit noise. And let me shift the midpoint first. So this doesn't look as over bright as this one here. Okay. Okay, so where do we go from here? I have my range mask and star mask and shit like that. So my range mask can be used to do something like local histogram equalization. Make shit a bit brighter, not much, but good enough. Apply. After that, I'm gonna try and reduce the star size probably. Wild lagging preference 5. I'm kinda, yeah, I'm running local histogram equalization. It kind of fucks up my computer for whatever reason. Oh no, it's too bright. Now I get ringing. So let's try this mask instead. This isn't much better. This is a horrible star mask. This gets worse and worse. Maybe this. Yeah, it's when I use LHE, it kind of fucks up everything. Everything. So when I consider this, I might actually first do a star reduction before I use anything, before I go from here. So let's try to HDR blah blah blah. Look at the stream fucking up, yeah boy. Oh, never mind, it works again. Oh, whatever. Okay, so let's try to use and create a star mask based on this. And what is my threshold? Something like 0.6, 0.5, 0.3, make it 0.4. 6 scale, binaries contours for smoothness is correct. This looks about right. So probably didn't pick up every star. It actually kind of did. Okay, so invert, and then do the morphological transformation. Where is it? Morphological transformation, and do a selection, something like this, 3 iterations, and let's test it out on this shit here. Is it already done? Okay, let's do like 4 iteration. Yeah, this conversation equipment is blah blah blah. Oh, I am so expert on ASICs computers and blah blah blah. Oh, the GTX, the new RTX 1080, 2080 is not good at all. Blah 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 blah. Fuck you, yo. Go and die in a fire or something. I don't know. Okay, this is fine. I'm okay with this. Let's see how this affects everything else. This looks good. This looks much better than what I had before. When, oh god, look at this shit. Yeah, look at this shit. Now look at this shit, and this is much better. I like this. So let's use my range mask maybe, and invert it, and then use LHE. And it's okay. I don't like it too much. I have this some star mask that is actually good for this purpose already. I think it's this one. I might try using this one for the LHE. Yeah, well, some people are just bad. And this is nice contrast enhancement. Okay, my computer will be dead for a second. Mm-hmm. This is fine. This is fine. So what I'm gonna do now is do another and the same shit again and do another star mask and then do another morphological transformation to reduce further the star sizes. And I hope I don't get those blotches like I did on the other image again. And I sure hope I won't. Anyhow, I'm gonna apply this new star. I have so many star masks, I don't know which one is for what anymore. Rest in pieces. Ripperoni. This is a bit too much. And I should invert the mask. No, this is... I am not sure how to feel about this. Let's apply it to everything, see how it looks like, and I bet I'm not going to be shit. And it's... yeah, I got these blotchy star fields over there. But again, it increases contrast towards the nebulosity, but it kind of kills every contrast available. So I'm kind of not gonna do this. What I can do though is open up curves and play around with those based on this shit. So like make it darker, make it not existent. Whoa, look at this, no stars anymore. Um, Whoa, look at this. Yeah, I probably should start using image identifiers, but I'm too lazy. So Nice. Oh, so this introduces ringing. Ah. Well. What do we got here? This is ringing. Yes, yes. Ah, god damn it. This is not a big enough preview to probably see the ringing. So this mutes a bit the star cores apparently. Yeah, this is fine. No, it's not. I'll just leave it at that before I fuck it up even further. So let's do some script shit, like dark structure enhancement. Boy, look at this dark structure enhancement. Yeah, congratulations on the sell of your guide scope. It's pretty dank. Oh, dark structures have been enhanced. This is insane. They actually did have been enhanced pretty well. The script is pretty nice for that. Oh, this contrast. Look at this. Wow. I'm surprised myself. No. So let's see if background enhance gives me anything. Just makes the image brighter. So large scale is like this. This is okay. Small scale is like this. Small scale layers a bit more. Yeah, it's pretty dank for that. Yeah. There's not much background to enhance at this point. It's like it just makes everything brighter. Yeah, might as well keep it at that. And yeah, is there even anything I can do here? Yeah, some sharpening would be nice. So mask and use my dank star mask. I'm not sure which one. Maybe this one. I think this one is good. Yep, this one is good. Multiscale median transform is my form of sharpening the late game of or late stage of the image. So it's like 25, 50, 25. I think I can't get the sharpness back that I had before. I think I kind of, at some point, I fucked up the noise reduction apparently. So it's the ACD and R. No, just redo everything I did from there. Remove the mask, clip a bit. Doesn't matter, stretch. Is it overstretched? It seems like it's overstretched. I can't tell. So Something like this, probably. So use this, then do some masking. Why is there a mask? Fucking hell, I removed the mask. So something like this, then use some... Where is my star reduction mask? I think it was this one. Yes, it was. Then I'm using my star mask 3 for the LHE. Which doesn't seem to do anything. Oh yeah, I have to invert it, of course, because otherwise it won't work. Okay, so let's try and run the Dark Nebula enhancement, because I don't know why. It doesn't really need that, but hey, why not? More contrast, and then I'm gonna kind of reduce the highlights a bit. And whoa, this is nice. Yeah, this is pretty dank. Yep. So I'm gonna use my star mask. But was it? I think it was like 8. This was this mask. Now I'm thinking of star mask 9 actually. Yep. And then where are my curves? Did I even do something with curves? No, I didn't. Can I even? No, I can't. If I run another star reduction on this, it's going to look like shit. Maybe if I use a star reduction that isn't as strong as before, like only 2 iterations. Mm-hmm. So what am I gonna do next? I think I'm gonna kinda do something like this and increase the low range by something like this, or rather 0.5. This kinda looks more natural that way. Otherwise it feels very overexposed. Hmm. So redo, no. Okay, so let's redo this shit a bit, duplicate this image, see how far we can get. Okay, so stretch. Okay, this is LRGB combination, and LRGB combination. Yo, this is fine. 0.5 saturation increasement, chrominance, blah blah blah. Yeah, whatever. Hmm. Nope. Kinda needs more stretching. I mean, this looks okay. Why is this so muted here? Maybe the last step that I did was not necessary. Like this. Oh yeah, this is way stretched further. No, it's still. I feel like. I mean, this ain't bad. I don't hate it. Given that I just didn't do anything with the RGB, like literally nothing. I did nothing to the RGB. I just stretched it and just combined. Saturation. Oh god, this is too much. Stammer 3 invert. Saturation. Lol. Oh, this doesn't look half bad. It's a bit different than the result I had before. This one has kind of this weird separation here, just not present here. It's generally overall, I think, a better combination. So this is the new one. This is the old one. I think the processing here is definitely better than here. This is like 5 hours. This is much better in every way. I like the colors. They're great. They're exactly what this nebulosity is supposed to look like. The background stars field doesn't look as patchy. It might not be visible properly, but if I zoom in like this, it's definitely visible. This is much better. And the stars have less of these pink halos like I had here. For whatever reason, they had like strong pink halos. Here they don't. Yeah, this is overall much better. The previous processing looked like shit in comparison, to be honest. Holy shit. I fucked out the processing so badly the previous time. Holy crap. Motherfucking crap. Everything is just much, much sharper and much less patchy and uh, much less like shit. Nebulosity has more detail, it has more color. My cat is amused by it, or she isn't, I don't know. But this is definitely much better, and this is, yeah, this is a much better result. Kind of forgot to do another sharpening pass in here. I mean, it's very colorful, but it's kind of given the source of image and the integration amount and stuff like that. This is like, I'm not surprised that it's so. I'm really not surprised that it's so much more, so much. I don't know how to say it. I don't know. It's there. It's just there. It's no. It's not. Lots of light pollution gradient or something. It's a gradient that is there. It's just a lot of blue stars apparently. Okay, so this is sharpening up a bit. Stars are not getting too fucky about that either. So I'm gonna do that. I really don't know. It's like there's a shit ton of blue stars here. It's like blue, 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 blue. Everything is like blue, and here are more yellow stars and white stars, and I don't know. I mean, I thought it's weird, but I can't even extract it properly. I can do something like an ABE on this because you can't really DBE this shit. So if I do something like an ABE on this image, uh, it turns out okay. It doesn't extract any. Okay, it turns out shit. Okay, I didn't say anything. It turns out shit. So I can discard the background model and replace the image and shit like that. So if I do a DBE on it, it ends up looking super weird. I don't know. It kind of loses the punch, you know. what I mean. It loses the gradient to the left, but it's kind of, I don't know, I don't like it that much. I prefer this version. I don't know why. Really can't tell you why. Because this, I didn't do any DBE on that. I tried once and then I failed, and then I lost all color inside um, my nebulosity. It turned out to be like not pink, not blue, not pink at all, but more like a blue, and that was super weird. And I wasn't able to get any other color out of that. So I just did not any DBE. I didn't do any DBE on that because that's a nightmare. As you said, it's a nightmare. So yeah, I did some DBE comparisons, but really I kind of don't like them that much. You can do something like another dark structure enhancement script or something on that, but it makes the background look weird on this side. It's getting kind of too bright or something. I don't know. I mean, what's cool, what's pretty cool is here. There's some kind of H alpha nebulosity as well here, and there's a dark nebula here. I have no idea what those are. I could probably annotate the image to check that out. If it even shows, it might not. Oh no, what have I done? Script, image solver. NGC7000. Focal distance 135. Pixel size 4,8. Yeah, DBE on the iris was cancer. I tried to. It's like that. You destroy like everything just by doing so. Okay, annotate image. Let's annotate like everything. Oh my god, this is going to turn out bad. Okay, let's not annotate Tycho. Okay. So it looks like this is nothing of value. There's an NGC here, an NGC here, some PGCs that are barely visible, if at all. I don't think I can actually discern them from stars. Some other PGCs, nothing of value, NGCs. So I got one nebulosity here, the IC5068. It's visible. It's pretty visible. That's cool. So I got NGC7000 here, which is also cool. And apparently this is an open cluster inside of NGC7000. And the Pelican, of course, and Deneb. Fuck you, Deneb. And there's another, what is this? I think there's a small reflection nebula up there. So it's like what? IC5076. Yeah, that's reflection nebula, apparently. So I have this Spanish page of IC5076 open. In una nebulosa riflessione visibile nella costellazione del Cigno. Si individua nella parte blah 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 nebulosa North America blah blah blah. Oh, this is it's Italian. Okay, so yeah, it's my great Italian impression. Una supergigante blu di classe spectrale, blah 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 blah, whatever. Okay, so never mind. It's a reflection nebula apparently. So it's not an artifact. It's actually a reflection nebula up there, and it's pretty small. It's like 9 arc minutes by 7 arc minutes. IC6058 is it's a faint emission nebula located in the constellation of Cygnus, apparently. The IC5068 here. DSO browser. What is there even left? It's a bright nebula in the constellation of Cygnus, and it looks kind of like the DSS image. How large is it? There is like nothing, no information, no size information. Emission nebula in science photo, blah. Emission nebula. Oh, it's actually a pretty cool nebula when you zoom in a lot. Otherwise, it looks like nothing of value. AstroTurf. It really looks pretty cool when you. Yes. What is SH2 114? Flying Dragon Nebula. That looks pretty cool. Is it this large, isn't it? Dim Nebula. Oh, fuck you. It looks pretty cool. That's true. How large is it even? Okay, that's pretty. Yeah, but then I'd rather use the 420 for it instead of the Samyang and do it in narrowband. There is no information about this fucking IC5068. Yeah, I imagine. Oh, it's actually this is actually a dark nebula as well. The IC6058 apparently. Well, I can't find any proper information about this image, about this nebulosity. Isn't there like something on Zimbad? No. It just says it's a nebula. I'm surprised. It's like 40 by 30 arc minutes, as far as I can tell. And I'm trying to read Belarusian right now, or what is this even? This is Belarusian? No, it's like SR. I don't know what this is. Some kind of Cyrillic language. But there's no information about it at all. Like nowhere. What the fuck is this thing? I'm looking through whole Wikipedia on weird languages, and it's only in Russian. For whatever reason, there's only information about it in Russian or some Slavic language. Oh, in Turkey. No, Uzbekistanish and Ukrainian and Kazakish and Belarusian and Bosnaki, whatever that is. I'll translate this page. It says absolutely nothing about it as well. Okay, so this is a very weird looking, nobody knows what the fuck this is, nebulosity. Yeah, so anyway, what do you think of this end result with or without ABE? I don't know. I can't really tell which one is actually. This is just shit. I'm gonna move it away. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna use the RGB or the DBE version. So I have a very tough time deciding in this kind of image. I feel like the ABE version kind of removes contrast from the nebulosity. It kind of kills a bit the colors, but to be fair, the nebula is actually purple. It's not pink. It's not red because it's fucking hydrogen, and hydrogen emits in blue and red, so it's kind of purple pink. But this is kind of too far. This is too much removed, I feel like. I'm not sure how to feel about this. This feels more, I don't know, this feels more balanced for sure. But this, I have such a hard time. Let's try doing default settings if that doesn't. Yeah, it's a personal. I try to stay scientifically accurate, more or less. Try staying like being reasonably close to the uh, actual color, and not like I don't know. Could stretch this more. This doesn't look. This ABE is actually better. I think this is okay. Now do some dynamic background enhancement. Dark structure enhancer. Run it again. Increase the contrast. It didn't do anything. Okay. At least not much. Right? Did it do anything? Oh no, it kinda did, but not really. Just leave it at that. Is there anything else I can do? Let's do some background enhancement, some more, because apparently there's background, so enhance it. This is going to turn out horrible. I can tell already. Wow, this is horrible. I mean, it does enhance the background, but it's kind of weird. Super weird. Weird as fuck. Okay. So it seems to me that just gonna, I'm leaving it, I think I'll leave it at that here. What I can try to do is push a bit more saturation, because everybody loves saturation, You are fully aware about saturation being key for more updudes. Yeah. Like dude, motherfucker. So push the saturation. Yeah, that's actually good. It doesn't increase it too much. Eh, why are you quoting that? Oh, you know what I could try to do? I have a great idea. So I have my integration here, right? So this is my cloned integration that I've been working with after RGB combination. So what I could try to do is like doing a crazy thing, like after combining. So this is stretched. This is combined, yeah. What I'm seeing is like huge halos here, or not huge, but halos. So what I could try to do is run a morphological transformation on this one and see how this ends up with, because I'm using the same image, I can use the same mask essentially. So I could try running a morphological transformation on this image and then compare it after doing some stretching and stuff like that, see how this goes. So like doing like 4 iterations, blah, blah, usual stuff. This is interesting. This is probably interesting what happens when I combine it, because I'm losing some colors in the fringes of the stars, but I don't have them anyway in my lightness image because I reduced the star sizes already. So what I might end up with here is a star, is an image that has a better distribution of color in around the stars. Maybe. Yeah, fuck you. Gonna wave all day, man. Wave nation, bro. So funnily, when I actually look at it, the LRGB combination. Okay, it didn't do shit because I had the mask enabled. I'm an idiot. Don't quote me on that. Oh yeah, let's do LRGB combination, but use a mask. Yo, bro. No, I don't see how this could end up badly at all. I was a bit surprised, but I'm not anymore. And to be honest, this image, when you look at it, this is raw, unprocessed, just stretched RGB data. This is unprocessed. This is unprocessed data. This is nothing done with it except morphological transformation. This is like what you get after stretching. After strong stretching, even. It's not even light stretching, it's lot of stretching. It's like insane. Fuck, 5 hours of F2 is like, it gives you a perfect image to work with, more or less. It's funny, that. So anyhow, I have reduced it and enhanced it and added the luminance to it, and now I can do some more stretching with some great star masks and increase the saturation, because everybody loves saturation, you know. But honestly, this image benefits a lot from more saturation, so I'm gonna do that. Everybody loves more saturation. Is this too much? I don't know. Don't feel like it's too much. Yeah, let's add some more saturation. Ah, where the fuck is my image? What the fuck did I do? What the fuck am I working with here? And add some more star saturation. Oh, this looks pretty nice. I like the stars that come out of this. This looks better than what I had before, I think. Let's compare it to... This is shit, look at this shit. Let's compare it to whatever I had here, or whatever I was working with here, so... Wow, ha 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 ha, this is... No, this is the ABE. This is also the ABE. Where's the clone? Where's the clone? Where did it... God damn it, where did the clone go? This is, no, this is bad. Oh wait, this is bad. ABE, DBE, repaired, RGB, background, ABE. What the fuck do I have? What is this, all this shit I have open here? Okay, this is bad. I can safely close this. I can safely close this. I can, this is my original integration, by the way. It looks like shit. Yeah, it actually does have a direct correlation to do the mounts. Finally, this is like my shit LRGB combination. This is also my shit LRGB combination. So I'm going to close this. Going to keep my drift integration open. So this is my RGB 4, RGB 3, RGB whatever, and I forgot to clone it before, so I don't have a comparison. So I'm gonna just run the same ABE that I did on the other image, and then I compare the ABE with the other ABE, and then we're gonna get some ABEs, and then ABE is gonna ABE, and that's about it. So ABE3, ABE4, ABE4 is I think the current one, so I'm gonna undo whatever I've done for it. So it's just curved, so it's more saturation, okay. So let's put this on the left side and put this on the right side here, and so let's compare these two images for a bit. So, everything considered, the left side looks better. I think. Yep, it definitely looks better, especially when looking at this star field in particular. Yeah, left is new. Yep, yep. Definitely much better. So only using a single morphological transformation on the RGB data itself, only by doing that, using the same morphological transformation that I did on my luminance data, I kind of reduced the contrast of the stars on the RGB data, and RGB combination apparently kinda improved by that using that. So this is weird. I did not expect that because it's just RGB data. So let's look at the histogram. It looks like crap. Okay, that's fine. So let's clip the histogram a bit to the left and then stretch it some more, maybe. This is like super colorful. It's like, yeah. Yeah, it's a red halo. It's not nebulosity. It's halo due to sensor tilt. Yeah, boy, sensor tilt. It's the best thing ever. If you don't have sensor tilt, you don't get cool halos around stars, man. Actually, I think I'm gonna do this with curves instead. So I'm having curves here, and I'm gonna apply them. Yeah, boy, more saturation. It does. I mean, look at this. It doesn't. The image still doesn't break down completely. It's oversaturated as fuck, but it doesn't break down. It doesn't show strong chrominance noise or anything. Like, I can push it to unlimited. I mean, it's shit. Yeah, it looks like shit, but it still doesn't break down, which surprises me a lot. But then it's like a lot of data, so It shouldn't technically surprise me at all. So what I'm gonna do is take the luminance component and do something like this, bam. And then do something like this, bam. Increase the contrast, yeah, boy. Increase it some more and decrease it some more. And then it's like, whoa, look at this. I'm making it look like shit. Yeah, but this is better overall. A bit more brightness, a bit more poppiness or whatever. Doesn't hurt in this case. So more saturation. Look at this. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is perfect. This is like IDLC levels of saturation. Look at this, boy. Didn't expect that, did you? Just make it monochrome. Say, I didn't have any time to get more data. It's just what I get. And maybe push the midtones a bit more. Oh yeah, that's good. Make it a bit brighter. I'm looking so the Pelican is here, so I'm gonna push overall everything like a bit up, but not everything. I keep the background down. Can I do that even? Can I clip it somehow? Oh boy, look at this. Whoa, shit, man. Oh god, no, this is horrible. Is this really so dark? No, it's actually in this area here. So push background down a bit. I think the highlights are pushed up too much. No, this just looks weird. I kinda prefer the unedited version. So is this like the new one? Yeah, it is. So I might actually just do something like this. So clip it some, stretch it a bit. Yeah, I think it's clear here, but I have to work tomorrow and also it's full moon, so rip. Or not always full moon, not full moon, but like moon. Let's push the background up. Oversaturated, yo boy. What the fuck is going on here? Moon. Okay, no, I'm actually sufficiently happy with this result. This is a good image. Everything considered, this is a good image, I think. So I'm gonna close this abomination and this abomination as well because it's shit. And whatever this is my normal integration. And whatever I've done with this clones and whatnot, I don't know. Maybe now background enhancing script will do something. I can try to run it once again. Not the background, but the dark nebula enhancement. But I don't think so. So I'm gonna ping status. Ask him what he's saying. Status. I think I need to crop anyway a bit from the top. There's like this weird black edge going here. Like, what's going on here? I didn't notice this, and I processed the image without noticing, without this crop. How do you feel about this? I think, from a scientifically standpoint, this turned out good. This turned out better than my previous attempt on processing this, because the previous attempt was kinda okay-ish, but it kinda was shit as well. So, if I compare it to what I had before, I'm linking the V1 here, so I'm kind of preferring the new version by a lot. It is much better in terms of processing. You can open it here. Piece of shit. Look at this. Oh, look at me. I'm a piece of shit image. I'm shit. And shitting in your fuck. So, tile. This has a bit more contrast, but this is like, I don't know. Starfield is just not as fucky. Can't really tell on this. Well, you can. You can actually even tell by this image, kind of. Nebulosity looks better. It doesn't look like blurry. Or it looks less blurry. I mean, it's a stupid comparison because I'm comparing a 25% sized image, no, 50% sized image with a full sized image. Wait, I have this actually here. Oh, here. Yeah, it's still much better. It's like no comparison. Especially when zooming in. Yeah, this is. The blue stars are better, smaller. They're not that prominent. The yellow stars are better. They have a bit of a colored halo going on. Might be a bit oversaturated. Yeah. I think I'm calling it for this time anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Have a good day or whatever. And save this and fuck it.